See, visualization of the deities and recitation of mantras are also said to be complete within this realization of emptiness. See, we visualize deities, visualize all the chakra channels, chanting mantras, all are included in this practice. Exists. See, the Vajra Tantra says, there is neither meditation nor meditator. The deity does not exist, and the mantra also have no existence. In the nature free from all elaboration, dwell perfectly all the deities and their mantras. So all the deities, mantras dwell within this pervading wisdom mind. Because this wisdom mind is infinite. So in that mantra, in that perfect wisdom awareness, Buddha Berjana is there, Buddha Akchopa is there, Buddha Amoghasiddha is there, Buddha Ranasambhava is there, Buddha Amitabha is there, Vajrasattva is there. Nothing is missing. So that's what the main Milarepa said. When I know one, I know everything. You know everything, but don't know one, is you're stupid. This is what this enlightenment is. The glorious great Buddha's union with the perfected Dakinis Uttara Tantra says, realization will not arise from cast images. You build a lot of images there, beautiful, huge, expensive, but you will not get Buddha from there. See, and so forth. However, if one makes energetic effort in bodhicitta, from that, the yogins will become the deity. You become the Buddha. Not by creating a lot of images. See, that's why if you look at the Milarepa's cave, I don't think he created any images. But he became Buddha. The great secret Yoga Tantra Diamond Summit says, the characteristic of all the mantras is the mind of all Buddhas, because it is the method of accomplishing the essence of phenomena. See, when you have this ultimate bodhicitta, the wisdom awareness, special insight, all pervading, and that's the Buddha's mind. The characteristic of mantra is explained as being properly endowed with the all-pervading Dhamma sphere in the Dhamma Dhatu. It's all there. Forming fire, so now also ritual here, a lot of fire pujas, you know. Have you heard of fire pujas? No? Say like making, what do you call it, treasure vase. I know there are some Sangha members interested in making the treasure vase. And then interest fire pujas and this, that, you see. So performing offering ritual is a fire. So performing fire offering ritual is also included in this. The king of secret nectar Tantra says, why is it the fire offering ritual? Ask why you do fire puja. It is the fire offering ritual because it burns the conceptual thought. Suppose you make a fire there, make offering, and purify yourself. No? burn all the negative karmas, supposed to be. If you have proper visualization, proper instructions, conceptual thoughts, and grants ultimate attainment. Burning wood and so forth is not the ritual. It's not the real fire offering ritual. You just make a fire there, throw a lot of grains, so all the rice and grains and a lot of things you put together, burn there. That's not the point. The point is to burn all your negative karma, negative, delusions. So this all-pervading wisdom awareness, if you maintain that walks the fire of offering. Even the path, the sixth perfection, is complete in this. The Vajra-like meditative observation sutra says, when one has not moved from emptiness, the six perfection are included. See, if you have the mind, all-pervading emptiness, or wisdom awareness, mind is free from the stinginess, attachment, generosity. Your mind is so pure, it's moral conduct. There's no fear, it's a patience. You are into that, it's a perseverance. Your mind is one-pointed, it's meditative concentration, and that itself is the wisdom awareness. So all six perfections are included there. Brahma Visesa Sindhi request sutra says, not to think means not attachment, it's generosity. Not to dwell within the differentiation is morals. So this is the right things to practice. This is the wrong thing to avoid. Without having that, mind total in the absolute state is the moral conduct. Not to distinguish is patience. So I should practice patience or not, duality. No, without that is patience. Freedom from acceptance and rejection is perseverance. Non-attachment is a meditative concentration. Non-conceptual thought is wisdom awareness. So all the six parameters are here. Can you find any other better book than this? The essence of the earth sutra says, the wise one who meditates upon the emptiness of phenomena neither abides in nor is supported by all the worlds, not abiding in all existence. The perfectly virtuous moral ethics are well guarded. Same sutra says, all phenomena are of one taste. See, since emptiness is without characteristics, there's nothing to characterize in the emptiness. The mind neither abides in nor is attached to anything at all. This patience means now you have such a strong patience. It's a courageous mind. It's an intractable, undominated mind. No one can dominate this mind. It's called patience. Will be great. See, this patience will be greatly beneficial. The wise one, having begun to act with perseverance, casts all attachment to a distance. So just get rid of for the distance. His mind neither abides nor is attached to anything at all. This is called the perfection, meritorious field. For the benefit and happiness of all sentient beings, meditative stabilization is practiced, and the heavy burden put down. Heavy burden of the duality mind is put aside. It's just relaxed there. You see, this is quotations, so precious, completely removing all afflictions, all afflictive emotion. It's the characteristic of the perfectly wise one, you see. Doing frustration is also included in this. The precious Sky Sutra says, just like water poured into water, like butter stirred into butter, perfectly seeing this self-aware premortal wisdom, your original mind, your basic mind, your uncreated mind, your unfabricated mind. When you see it directly, by oneself, see, constitute the frustration, your true frustration there. Means you are fully devoted to that. Because there's no other place to do the frustration. See, really, it's also offered if one has this. But this is also offering if one has this. The meeting of Father and Son Sutra says, one who relies upon the emptiness of phenomena and aspires to the field of Buddha is the offering to the teacher. Teacher means here teacher Buddha. This is unsurpassed offering. That's why you see when Milarepa captured this meaning, the Marpa said, this is the greatest offering to me. I don't need any material offerings. And you'll be happy from nowhere. And I have the great joy from nowhere. See, this one you see. But you are so joyful, you are so happy. Just being that way. There's nothing to grasp, nothing to hold on, because you're in that nature. There's no duality. The King of Secret Nectar Tantra says, the offering of the ultimate meaning, pleases the Buddha. See, he is not delighted with offerings of incense and so forth. Softening one's mind is the great offering which delights the Buddha. So softening mind, you see. Your mind is dissolved into that wisdom awareness. And that's the greatest offering. That's, in a Milarepa life story, you see, as I mentioned many times this, when his sister complained, lack of food and clothes, anything, and Milarepa said, I understand. I'm here in a cave. When anybody looks at my place, it's heartbreaking. If people look at my food, it's disgusting. It's not food like a dog. If they see my body, skeleton, even enemies, the tears will build up in their eyes. When you see my sister, not even with a cloth is embarrassing. But if Buddha sees my mind, Buddha will be so delighted. So that's what Dharma is about. For this purpose we are practicing Dharma. Not because of culture, not because of belief. It's a demarcation between suffering and happiness. This is the interest of every sentient beings. We look for somebody, something which gives me happy, some security, some satisfaction. But this all I look at, see, nothing but mirage. But this here is within us, within me. if I make enough effort. Again, if one is endowed with this, you see, it is also the very purification, evil deeds. The completely pure Karma Sutra says, one who desires confusion should sit straight, body, all the posture. Now, right. And look at this. Look to your wisdom eye. Look at the perfect meaning. Properly, say, looking at perfection is the supreme regret and awakening. See, means all the delusions you have in the past, you renounce all those delusions. That's called regret. That's not important. All that we pursue in the samsara has no essence. So just put aside, regret means put aside, and look at awakening mind, and that's the best purification. It's called ultimate purification. The guarding of moral ethics and samaya is also included in this meaning. The Son of God's Sastidamati requested sutra says, the one who does not have the arrogance of having vows or not has the moral or not has the moral ethics of nirvana. This is a completely pure moral ethics conducts. Again, it's the same as before, mentioning the all-pervading wisdom, uncontrived nature. That is the Mahamudra. That's the moral conduct. Our mind is not wavering from any other directions except by sustaining that. And from the 10-wheel sutra says, although one remains at home, says some individuals, although one remains at home and does not cut either their hair or beard, so your hair is long beard, does not even wear dharma robes, not wearing those kind of dharma robes, and has not even received precept of moral ethics. Somebody, can you give me some moral ethics? Have not received that either. No. Either such a one, by being endowed with the sublime truth of phenomena, means all-pervading wisdom awareness, unfabricated natures, you maintain that. Not move from that dimension. Totally, involved in that mandala. And should be known as the ultimate victual, ultimate ordained. Not by ordained contrive these robes. So I'm something important because I have this title, there's that title. This untitled Vikshu or Vikshuni in the ultimate position. So that Milarepa is one of them. See, that's how to be the full ordained practitioner. Listening, reflecting, and meditating are also encompassed in this meaning. See, the completely non-abiding Tantra says, if one has eaten the food of uncontrived nature, you see, if you have if you have eaten undefiled ambrosia, then one will satisfy all the tenets without exception. Means all the foods that you have experienced now, you got all things. Childish beings, not realized. Here childish means not realized the Mahamudra. Not having realized this, depend upon terms and words. So, oh, this is this Vipassana school, this is Sautandra school, this is Chitamandra school, this is mathematical, then all this within the Madhyamika, this is school, this is the Mahamudra school, this is Dzogchen school, all those tenets, they built up all the terms and names, but you got nothing. This is complete enlightened state, and all the tenets are there. It's amazing, isn't it? What do you think about this? Terms and words, everything is a characteristic of one's mind. So all those terminologies are characteristic of the mind. When your mind develops, step by step by step, that's what's called. What I mean, the very complex mind. Mind is very complex, very profound. There's so many layers to go through. That's why we need meditative, equipoised state. Saraha also says, this is reading. So if you have Mahamudra, that's your reading practice. You are reading Mahamudra. This is comprehending. So you are comprehending everything within that state. This is meditating. You are within that state, you are meditating. This is also learning commentaries by heart. There does not exist any view which could which could indicate this. Besides this all-pervading wisdom awareness state, does nothing exist, anything outside this mind. Dharma texts and daily Dharma rituals are also included in this meaning. The king of secret nectar tantra says, offerings, dharmas, and so forth, all the various activities by discovering the thatness, means the Mahamudra, the Dzogchen, thatness of the mind, your awareness, your Rigpa, mind as it. That's called thatness of the mind. Everything is definitely included here. In that case, now here question comes, you see. If all these are included in meditating on only the seeing, only the essence of the mind as such or as it is, why do there appear teachings on so many graduated methods? So why you need all those things? 84,000 types of teachings, why you needed all this? Why not right just from the beginning, just teach that one? No? Just push a button. See, Gampopa, see how he was so skillful, no? Now he cautioned this, no? As we do, You see? Now look at this. It is for the purpose of leading all those sentient beings of little fortune, you see now, who have little, fortune means little capacity of the mind, who doesn't have enough courage, doesn't have enough experience. So for those, little fortune, who are ignorant in the ultimate nature. See, The ornament of the arising wisdom says that which has been explained as the relation between cause and conditions, and also entering into the different stages from, like say, impermanence and reflect on the suffering of samsara, causality, loving kindness, compassion, and then refuge, and there are also different types of refuge, and then how to cultivate bodhicitta step by step, and how to aspiration bodhicitta, action bodhicitta, all the steps are taking, just as saying, no, entering into the different stages. This all has been taught as a method to those who are ignorant. No. Concerning this spontaneously established Dharma, why would one need gradual training? If you're ready, no need all those. But if you're not ready, this is necessary to go. See, so you look at you to yourself. How much teaching you got in the past? How many great teachers came, talk like Mahamudra, and how much you got? Look at yourself. How much highest empowerment you got? You received first, and how much you got meaning, and how much changed your mind. Look at this, know yourself. So for this purpose, we need all those steps. Because if you go step by step, then you appreciate, you rejoice, you understand what it means, you understand what texts. The arisal of the view of supreme happiness says, thus the self-nature is like the sky. I have obtained the self-nature which is permanently free, My self-nature is like the sky. Space, completely, totally free. It's free permanently. So see. The Precious Sky Sutra says, as long as one has not entered into the ocean of the all-pervading Dharma sphere, there are indeed distinct paths and levels. There's 5 paths, 10 bhumis, there are steps, all that you have to go through. Because it's all based on cause and conditions. Having gone into the ocean of the all-pervading Dharma sphere, there is not the slightest level or the path to traverse. Understand this point? Until you get to the ocean, Pacific Ocean, like suppose you are traveling from here to California, you have to go through all those driving places, day after day. You stay in the motel, you go to the restaurants. There are so many different things to see. Up mountain, down, forest, desert. So likewise, until we reach to the ocean of the enlightenment, we have all those practices: purification, taking refuge, understanding, step by step. So now, if you reach to the California, the Pacific Ocean, you enter into the ship. Then you just cross all the Pacific Ocean, nothing but just water. Likewise, once you enter into the ocean of the all-pervading wisdom awareness, nothing but just enlightened state. This is what it's saying. Why we need relative state, all those purifications, study, understanding, experience. Once you realize this, then you just need to familiarize. Nothing more to go. Atisha says, when having persistently relied upon the mind and equipoise, one need not primarily attend to the virtues, the body, and the speech. So until you achieve the equipoise state, we need all those supports. Once you have this equipoise state, then no need to make any effort. Just rely on that. Take refuge in that. So now then, how you see, by practicing this, what kind of sign you get? No? Looks like everything is just empty, boring, nothing excitement. See, the sign of the practice of wisdom awareness are, one will become self-girded in virtue, always interested in the virtue, nothing but just virtue. Afflicting emotions will diminish. All this which you are struggling in the samsara, that what we are struggling, our afflicting emotions will diminish. Powerless. See? Compassion towards sentient beings will arise. It's called non-objectified compassion. The indomitable courage will give rise as a flavor of the emptiness. One will earnestly make effort towards the practice. You see, without choice, there's nothing interesting in the samsara. That's the only way. And you're so happy. So then we can say you are so excited to that happiness. No? It's called undefiled happiness. No side effect on this. See? And one will abandon all distractions, and your distraction to samsara is just nothing but illusion, mirage. So, there's something very interesting happening. Oh, there's very something interesting happening. Go there, no? But nothing, it's just destruction. You see it. Because when one time, due to some causes, conditions, Drikung was inspired to visit many holy places. Because Milara was west side of Tibet. So Lhasa and those are in the central Tibet. So one day Drikung said, I want to go to see Lhasa, the holy place, see the Pema statue. I want to see the Samye monastery built by Pema Sambhava. I want to see marble seat and all this. Milara said, when you are practicing these things, when you are attending the precious Lama, when you are practicing all these things, those are secondary. He said, what's the benefit there? So it's all relative, If you're not practicing Dharma, if you're not doing retreat, yes, it's good to go see those holy places. Go to Bodh Gaya, go to Lumbini, all those places go. Very precious. But if you're doing retreat, like this Sankara Mahamudra, then no need to go to those places. Make sense? These are very important. You should see that. Because Bodhigaya is within you. This all-pervading self-awareness, uncontrived nature, that is Bodhigaya. That is a Lumbini, where Buddha is born, where Buddha is enlightened. But when you don't have that within you, then go to see. Get blessings. See, otherwise you're all distraction. It's a distraction. And one will neither grasp nor become attached to this life, you see. There's no grasping. There's no attachment. Total freedom. Now, that's the benefit of this practice. You see all this in just a small paragraph. Just look at this mission, you know. So much things are described here. It amazes me, you know, because I read many books. For somebody else to describe this small paragraph, have to make at least 3-4 pages. So we have to have a nerve, you know, to see this, you know. The precious JOL Garland says, by meditating on emptiness, one will be self-guarded in virtue and so forth. So now result. Now seventh. Want you to understand the result of wisdom awareness in the ultimate and the conventional state. The ultimate result, it is the attainment of unsurpassed enlightenment. The 700th stanza perfection of wisdom says, the Manjushri, if one practices the perfection of wisdom awareness, that great Bodhisattva will quickly, completely, and perfectly awakened in the unsurpassed, fully perfect enlightenment, Buddhahood. The conventional result is that all the happiness and fortune will arise, both in the samsara and the nirvana. All the happiness, all the joy, so we'll receive from this. The condensed perfection of wisdom sutra says, however much there is of phenomena happiness in the samsara, nirvana both, and comfort of the Buddhas, see, achievement of the Buddhahood, and also Bodhisattva, hearers, solitary realizers, because hearers, Charavakas, Parada Buddha, they achieve their state by realization of the selfless nature. That is Panchaparamita also, you know. And see, all the gods, they achieve God realm, temporary joy, happiness, because of the doing good things. All the good things are done by the wisdom, not by ignorance, not by stupidity. You know, you adopt some like 10 virtues. You see 10 virtues, there's some benefit. You follow that and you achieve the God realms, human realm, you see. All the gods and all the migrators in the human realm, even in the animals, whatever there's some peace and happiness, no? It has all risen from the supreme perfection of wisdom awareness. You see, this transcends boundary, regardless of all the different type of religions, cultures. Wherever there's something good, positive things, is out of the wisdom, not out of stupidity. See. So everybody who has some wisdom, we appreciate, rejoice. This is the 17th chapter, dealing with the perfection of wisdom awareness from the JOL Ornament of Liberation, the wish-fulfilling gem of the noble teachings. So please have a short break. Thank you.